Hey everyone, back tuning in to see this video. We're going to do the 11th Christmas update this evening. Have a look at the charts from the CFS model at website MeetJoeSeal and see what the very latest charts are showing may happen for Christmas. As I say, we've done 10 other updates. We haven't really had a trend, although the cold sort of wintry type Christmas runs that I'm sure a lot of us are hoping for have been a bit conspicuous by their absence, certainly in recent updates. So that probably in itself is a bit of a trend, and it's telling us that the chance of a very cold, wintry Christmas this year may be quite low. And this happened last year, and of course last year the CFS model did call it correctly, and we didn't have a cold Christmas. But it's still early days. We're still in November after all, so not too concerned about it, but we'll see what the CFS model is showing tonight in a moment. Before I go on that, just talk about the advertising. There's video ads on my pages at GazWebBits.com. If you hit play on the video ads, you'll be supporting GazWebBits.com. And thanks very much for doing that. Gaz Shop is open, so click through the Amazon banners. If you want to do some Christmas shopping at Amazon, you go to Amazon. You can do your Christmas shopping as normal, but because you click through the banner, that's the key, because you click through the banner, Gaz Web will get a royalty fee on anything you purchase, and thanks so much for doing that. So just say what the model is we're using. It's using CFS 9, the midday run at the website MeetJoeSeal, as we have done for all the previous updates, and we'll continue to do so up until the Christmas period starts coming to the reliable models of the reliable GFS model. Anyway, it's the midday run. It was generated midday yesterday, the 22nd of November. So we're going to start off on the 15th of December, and here we go. We're in a flat westerly flow, low pressure around Iceland, high pressure to the south, strong westerly winds pushing across the country, bringing, no doubt, heavy showers and longer spells of rain. Let's run through and see what happens. Well, the low pressure continues to come crashing in off the Atlantic, deep areas of low pressure. As we run through to around the 18th on into the 19th, we do get a bit of a build of pressure just to the east, and that has the effect of turning winds more southerly, so it probably becomes very mild, but it's still very unsettled with all this low pressure out in the Atlantic, throwing up weather fronts across the country, wet and windy, particularly in the north and the west. More areas of low pressure sweep in as we move through to the 20th, then we get this very deep storm system developing here through the 21st of December. Really tight back tides, but that brings stormy winds across the country and no doubt lots of heavy rain as well. Here we are on the 22nd of December, that low pressure out west of the country. Yep, we've got very strong winds, gale force winds, severe gale force winds sweeping the country, and no doubt lots of heavy rain. So the run up to Christmas looking really, really unsettled on this particular CFS run. And very tight packed ice bar as well. Another storm comes in as we move through to the 23rd, not into 24th. That little area of low pressure there, that could bring more stormy winds across the country, heavy rain as well, possibly some snow with that across northern England. It would depend how cold the air is. The air isn't desperately cold. When you get these little lows running through to the south on the northern edge, they can generate a little bit of snow. So for Christmas Eve, on that particular run, this particular run, maybe a chance of a little bit of snow northern, but generally it's a very stormy run, this, from the CFS model. Then the low pressure clears away into the North Sea as we move through into Christmas Day and leaves us in this run of westerly winds coming across the country. That would be a drier scenario, a little bit on the chilly side, maybe showers in the northwest. Some of the showers over Scotland with that could be wintry, but notice this next stormy low that's developing around Newfoundland. Let's see where that one goes as we move through into Boxing Day and on into the 27th. Well, yeah, you've guessed it, the low pressure takes over in the Atlantic and starts to throw more weather systems across the country in the post-Christmas, pre-New Year period. Yep, it turns wet and windy once again with strong westerly winds coming back, feeding in more very deep areas of low pressure by the 29th of December. And finally, just have a look at the New Year period. No change, really, staying very flat, very unsettled, with showers along with spells of rain. Here we go into New Year's Eve, bringing another low pressure through across the country. That's more heavy rain sweeping in on New Year's Eve and through into the Thursday of January 2014. But just very quick to show what happens after Christmas, because been a bit of a depressing run if you want it cold, wintry. Look what happens. The high pressure builds in into the opening week of January, and eventually, look where it's going. It's moving up here towards Scandinavia there, and we're beginning to pull the winds in from the east. Very cold air starting to move our way from the east, and that all happens in, what is it, maybe 3 or 4 days. So it just goes to show you how quickly the patterns can change. It looks like stuck with zonal westerlies for weeks and weeks and weeks, but very quickly things can change. On this particular run it does. Just after New Year, around January the 3rd, January the 4th, the pattern starts to shift completely. But anyway, coming back to Christmas, I just thought I'd throw that in as a bit of a teaser. If you want to see some cold charts, there is some there. But coming back to the Christmas period, anyway, it's another very unsettled run from the CFS model. Very, very stormy, this one, with deep areas of low pressure, lots of heavy rain, severe gale force winds as well in the run-up to Christmas. Christmas itself probably dries out a little bit and would be rather chilly, but can't take that too serious. I think the overall, because it's one day and it's hard to pin down one day's weather, so the overall idea from this run, very unsettled, very stormy around the Christmas period. That's it for now. We'll do it all over again probably on Monday. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.